If you're a coder worried that AI is going to take your job, you're half right, but not for the reason most people think. What's actually happening isn't replacement, it's exposure, and that changes everything. Over the last 2 years, labor market data from Stanford and US economic researchers has shown something surprising. Entry-level developer hiring has dropped sharply since generative AI tools went mainstream. At the same time, experienced developers, especially those in their mid-30s to late 40s, are seeing higher demand. At companies like Google, leadership has publicly acknowledged that a significant portion of new code is now AI assisted, and multiple studies show developers using tools like Copilot complete tasks dramatically faster, often 30 to 50% faster. So, yes, the game is changing. But the data makes one thing very clear. AI isn't replacing developers, it's separating different kinds of developers. Let me be direct and honest. If your value is writing boilerplate, translating tickets into syntax, fixing predictable bugs, acting as a human compiler, you're not competing with AI, you're competing against a cheaper, faster version of the same role. Here is the key insight most people miss. Developers don't fully trust AI outputs, not because AI is dumb, but because it lacks context. AI doesn't know why a feature shouldn't exist. What trade-off matters most? How this fits into a fragile, real-world code base? What breaks when requirements change next week? The typewriter programmer is fading fast. The developer who understands systems, trade-offs, and outcomes more valuable than ever. Shift 1. From languages to problems. In a world where code is abundant, value moved upstream. Your job isn't to write code anymore, it's to define the problem and audit the solution. Shift 2. From isolation to context. The developers who are winning aren't hiding from the business. They are closer to customers, constraints, and decisions. They measure success by impact, not elegance. Shift 3. From resistance to leverage. Research across the industry suggests most programming roles will remain human-centric, but only for humans who use AI as leverage. This isn't AI versus humans, it's humans who understand leverage versus humans who don't. So no, AI won't kill coders, but it will expose who was building understanding and who was just shipping instructions. That anxiety you're feeling, that's not fear, that's information. If you're willing to evolve, to think in systems, own outcomes, and use AI instead of fighting it, this isn't the end of your career. It's an upgrade. But if you're waiting for things to go back to normal, they won't. The future belongs to people who solve complex human problems using AI-augmented workflows. Don't fear the tool. Fear the person who uses it better than you and then become that person. I am Danish Malik. Thanks for watching.